Hey everyone, Connor from Tait Real Estate and welcome to our August edition of our monthly market wrap. As we step into the second half of the year, timing is everything between now and Christmas. The right campaign strategy can look very different from property to property. Whether it's launching straight away or holding off for that perfect moment, having an experienced agent by your side makes all the difference. So if you're considering a move, now's the time to reach out so we can tailor a plan to suit your situation. Let's start with the numbers for Wangaratta in August. 18 houses listed, 2 units listed, 2 blocks of land listed. That brings us to 204 properties advertised across Wangaratta. Of those, 68 have been on the market for less than 30 days. 50 have been on the market between 30 to 90 days, and 86 properties are sitting between 90 to 100 plus at 80 days. On the sales side for August, 12 houses sold, 4 units sold, 0 blocks of land moved. The median days on market currently sits at 44 days. The median sale price for houses is $525,000, while units are holding at a median of $355,000. Turning to rentals, 28 properties were listed for rent in August. 20 of those have already been leased. Vacancy sits at staggeringly low 0.1%. That's fantastic for landlords, but very challenging for tenants, many of whom are struggling to secure a home in such a tight market. A couple of important local updates. You may have noticed a big increase on your rates notice for the emergency services and volunteer front. Just a friendly reminder that this is a state government charge, not a council-driven increase. Council is simply collecting it on behalf of the state. Development continues with a 120-lot subdivision in Wangaratta South, now adding to the 230-lot subdivision already approved. In regional planning news, Glenrowan West and Greta West have been included in the Central North Renewable Energy Zone. The rezoning map highlights areas near transmission lines where renewable facilities are likely to be built. While renewable energy is a positive, there are real concerns around the loss of prime agricultural land, which will have a direct impact on farming community and could flow through the Wangaratta's economy. The Albanese government has announced some big changes to support first home buyers, bringing forward their 5% deposit scheme to start from October the 1st, 2025, earlier than expected. The government will guarantee part of the home loan, allowing buyers to purchase with as little as 5% deposit and avoid paying lenders' mortgage insurance. The scheme has no income caps and higher property caps reflecting local markets. For Wangaratta, the cap is $650,000 or below. To put that in perspective, a first home buyer in Wangaratta could buy a $600,000 home with only a $30,000 deposit. They could save around 6 years of saving time in about $25,000 in mortgage insurance. Here in Wangaratta, the cap gives the first home buyers plenty of choice, especially in that mid $550 to mid $600 range. Earlier this month, the Reserve Bank reduced the cash rate again, following earlier cuts in May and February. This is significant because borrowers now have lower repayments and, more importantly, borrowing capacity has increased. With lenders adjusting their serviceability buffers, buyers can now demonstrate more borrowing power. According to PropTrack economist Angus Moore, every 0.5% change in the cash rate can shift borrowing capacity by about 5%. That could be the difference between missing out on a property or finally securing the home you want. But a word of advice, borrow within your means. Every lender has different credit policies, which is why working with an experienced mortgage broker is crucial to understanding your options. So that's the wrap for August. If you're thinking of selling, buying or investing in the next few months are critical for you. Whether it's launching now or holding for the right timing, strategy makes all the difference. I'm always here to help with advice, appraisals, or just to chat about the market and where it's heading. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Connor from Tait Real Estate. We'll see you next month.